Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's PHX 2.0 and today I'm going to show you what I did in terms of mixing and mastering. So this is the beat that I showed you on my previous video. So it's actually my next song that I'm currently working on. So I did some basic mixing and then mastering as well. So on the last video I was showing you the arrangement part, how I arranged it. So I didn't really show you how I made the beat. So right now let me show you how I mixed it. So I'm gonna start with the mixing. For sure I'm gonna show you the mastering as well. So here is the kick. I didn't do much on the kick, but what I like to do on the kick, I like side chaining the kick and the bass. So I have the bass. Let me just go where most of the sounds are playing. So I'm gonna come and highlight this part, and then I'm gonna have the kick. Is it the kick? So this is the bass. So what I did is to side chain them, so to give them a little bit of space. So to do this, I used what we call fruity limiter. So this is it. Come here to compress after side and then click side chain. I selected the kick that I wanted to work on, which is this one right here. So I played around with the release and also the threshold, the ratio. Normally I leave this as it is. So mostly when I side chain, I will move around I will play around with the release knob and then also the ratio, and then I'm gonna come and play around with the threshold as well. So without this, it sounds like that. And then if I have this, so what I did, I also added other plugins as well, the parametric EQ2, and then this and this. Let me just mute all of them. And then with this, so if you listen closely, you will hear the difference, but it's not really that clear. You need to listen to hear it. And then there is a reverb. So the fruity fast dist, and then parametric EQ2. So this is what I did on the kick and then this bass. So I'm gonna show you other sounds. So mostly this I didn't really touch many of them, okay, but I did touch this. So on this one, I just added like a compressor and then also the parametric EQ to count the highs, but it still sounds dry a little bit. That's why I was like, I did some basic mixing and mastering, but I think I have a lot of reverb in this track. I'm not gonna add again. So I also have this. So I did nothing, and then this a reverb, parametric EQ2. So that's it, and then we have this. You can hear a reverb and also parametric EQ2. I just cut mostly the highs and the lows. Here I was cutting the lows, and then this back the reverb only, and then here let's see on the snare I added a reverb and then the compressor. So this is it. With the compressor, I like playing around with the threshold as well. The attack, I release them, I decrease them a little bit. The release, these are the three knobs that I like playing around with. Sometimes I can play around with the ratio, but not now. And then I also have like this. So this is the crash. So I'm having some notifications. You will forgive me for that. I don't know if I have to go ahead and close the menu, but I'm just gonna finish the video. And then I also have this, the tom. It's I was just cutting the lows here on the tom, and then another tom. the tom. I'm cutting the lows even here, and then we have the rim shot with the reverb. So actually, yeah, this is the rim shot. I think I'm just gonna start exploring some of the sounds, and then I'm gonna show you up until the end. So let me start with this. So here I just used the parametric EQ tool to cut the lows, and then let's move on. And then on the melody, I'm cutting the lows and the highs, and also use the fruity delay 3 and this. So and then the other sound that is playing is this. This is the bass. We already explored it. So on this sound, the highs and the lows, I'm cutting them off. So this is just a pad. I'm cutting the lows. So like I use a lot of fruity parametric EQ2, EQ2 a lot, and also the fruity delay 2 and the reverb. This is on these Vox right here. So this sounds like this without this, and then if I have them, it's like this. And then I also have the sub. I didn't do anything on the sub, the log drum here. On the log drum, I like using the sound quantizer. So with the sound quantizer, it sounds a little bit louder. So okay, I'm trying to be quick as much as I can. So this one, yeah, it's the some of the it's a pad, but I'm using a fruity convolver on it so that it's not that dry. And then I think these are my sounds. And then on this loop, I added a delay. Where is this loop? So this loop was like this without a delay. And then I added this fruity delay 3, sorry, and then played around with the time, keep the pitch, and then the level, and also the cutoff. So the rest are just the loops. I didn't do much on this loop. Right here, let me just show you the mastering part very quickly. So in the mastering part, I like using the parametric EQ tool to cut all the signals that are, or this are something that is not, you cannot hear. But if you can't hear something, it means they are not supposed to be there in the first place. So I like doing that. This is what I do. I start by using the parametric EQ tool, and then after that, I will come listen to the song. While listening, I'm trying to cut something that I don't want, have some of the part that I want using this. And then after that, I like using Maximus to cut all the sounds that are picking from the lows, the mid, and the highs. So this is Maximus. And then the next part also, it's also Maximus. So on Maximus, what I like to do, it's using a preset. So there's this preset right here. It makes it even louder and also clear. So if I mute this, you can hear that it's kind of low. And then if I do this, it kind of takes the track up, and then I close by using the fruity balance. So this is what I do. There's nothing much, nothing more. It's very basic, but what I like about it is that my tracks still sound good. It's not really that professional, but I think it can get you going and you can start releasing your music. So this is what I have. Let me just play this part only. Just go and check out my previous video as well.